Hey Flosstube, it's me, the Stitchy Panda, coming to you on the 11th of September. This is the second time I've had to try and do this video, so basically all the funny stuff that you've just missed out on I'm doing again. I haven't had a lot of haul this month. I don't know if I showed you my Just Cross Stitch edition last video on the 20th of July. But I've had one of them. If you can hear weird scratching and a bell, it's my cat. I've had a cat. Well, my son's had a cat. She's lovely. Her name is Holly. Holly, come here. See if you can show it to you now. This is Holly. Alright, Holly. She is 11 weeks old. She's a demon. She looks cute, but she's a demon. I do apologise. I couldn't stitch for 2 hours because she clawed at my hand so much that I couldn't rest my hand on anything. And there's a couple of little nicks here, but you can't really see them at the moment they've healed. But I couldn't stitch. You evil little cat. But she's a kitten, so thing. And she claws your legs. Let's just say I call her an ooch a lot. If you're Welsh or understand enough of Welsh to know what that means, she is definitely an ooch. And I'm saying it in Welsh because I know a lot of people don't understand Welsh because it's we're a small country. It's not a very popular language. People say it's a dead language. It ain't. Like my boyfriend, he says it's a silly language, but I think he's alright with it. He just doesn't understand it, which is great. So I can speak to him or not. He doesn't know what I'm on about. But basically, right, I'm gonna go through my haul first because it's a little piddly pile. I am waiting. I have got other stuff on order. I'm hoping to start doing my videos like one a month or try this vlogging thing. I've seen quite a few people do, like Tracy P and Joe Gregoire. She did a vlog and I thought that was really cool. Like her daughter is just so funny. Like the two of them together, it's just hilarious. But here's my haul. I had a calendar with my issue of the World of Cross Stitching. I love these types of patterns, like the country art, these kind of things, because there's a shop down in the nearest town and they have paintings that I know they're expensive. I'd love one in my living room, but £80 for a painting. I don't have £80 to spend on a painting, but they are so nice. And this just reminds me of them, so it's a cheaper way of me having those paintings in my house. Right, so I've got that. And here's my issue of World of Cross Stitching. That is Christmas in September. Christmas in September. Oh. I'm not a humbug. I don't think. But Christmas in September bothers me. It's like there's been Christmas cards in the card shops for a month, over a month now. So since the start of August, there has been Christmas cards on sale. What is going on? What has the world come to? Right, let's see if I can find, like I said, like I would have said if this video had been the first time I recorded this video, I really love these. I am loving beading. I absolutely adore it right now. And these are made from 4 different colours of Cryonic and beads, which will be something I hopefully will be doing at some point. Just checking where the cat is. Oh, she's not moving. Because what had happened was something had come up on the screen the first time and I went and clicked and then it stopped the video. Right, as I say, I didn't know if I showed you this. We had this through the American Just Cross Stitch Halloween edition. There's a few things I like in here. I can't show you much because the patterns are pretty much on most of the pages. But this is sort of like a summary. The summary of what's in here. And I love the sugar skull. This one here. I love the sugar skull. And there's a frosted pumpkin stitchery with a mummy and a witch. I like the little motifs. I do like small motifs, but I know where's the one I wanted to do. Right, it's these ones here, these little squares. It's like trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Those sort of stuff. But yeah, when it comes to Halloween, I just sort of turn all the lights off and pretend I'm not home half the time, because no one, where I live, yes, there's kids in the street, but they don't tend to come into this building much. which is good, so it's a nice quiet evening for me. I don't have to get up. I can just sit and stitch and not worry about it. Sorry, I'm wrapping and taking out my fabric. The piece of fabric that I ordered for Alice in Wonderland by Brooks Books has arrived, and I am very happy about it. Dawn's done an amazing job, and it's opalescent. I don't know how big this is in the screen, but it's big. 39 by 27 inches. 27 by 36 inches. Opal Belfast. It is huge. Like, look how cool. I don't know if you can see the opalings in it. You can see all the opal in it. Cool. No, just with my old laptop, the camera was rubbish. This camera is considerably better. But yeah, I love it. I just want to look at it. I just want to frame it as it is. It's just perfection as it is. So I started. That's my center. So what I'm going to be doing, right? Just pretend that's the entire piece of fabric. I'm going to go center, center, right? So center. Count up 5 stitches. So that'll be the underline of the checkerboard bottom, and then do that checkerboard bottom all the way over to Alice, and then all the way over the other way as I go along. So that way I can start with Alice, Mad Hatter, White Rabbit, Red Queen, Cheshire Cat, and then the Royal Gardener, and then obviously on the bottom. Oh, that's going to be the more difficult part. From the centre, I am going to put like a tack, so I know where the centre is, so I can just count theoretically down and hope for the best, or I don't know. But they're like, the bottom row is going to be a bit more difficult for me to figure out. But I've worked out 10 stitches between the very top of the tallest character on the bottom row and the bottom of the checkerboard will make this fabric fit. Like, it will fit anyway, because I wanted it originally on a 28 count, but I was not comfortable with a 3-inch border and me getting it right, because as you can see, when you see my Nora Corbett, you will understand how off I got. I think I got off by like ½ an inch, so it still fits on the fabric, it's just a little stuck. Put it back in the bag so it doesn't get dirty. Little cat don't play with it, because I will not literally kill the cat, but I would not be impressed, because I've waited over a month for this fabric and haven't had the cat a month yet. So have the cat 3 weeks. 3 weeks tomorrow. So next week I can put a flea collar on it. Yay! Right, so that was. Oh, hang on, I did forget something. Just saw my box of mischief. Basically, it's got my needle picker, thread pickers, spare bobbins, spare needles, rings in it. Ooh, comes out. I've got like little plastic bags to keep stuff tidy in. Those are the colours I need to replace for Alice, because those are the colours that I took out for Alice. And I had these, which are off. Someone showed me on one of the groups that they were selling. Lots of. And there's 16 holes and 20 cards. Well, there's 19 here because there's one in Alice. And I also got, please tell me I can get all this back in, these bags from IKEA, Istad. And one is 1 litre and one is 0.4 litres. So they're good for like putting the fabric in to keep it clean, so that it's not knocking around. And flossing, like, oh, there we go. That's the small one. And that is all the thread, apart from the cry neck, for the leaf collector, my Nora Corbett. So it's they're good size. I think I paid about between £2.50 and £3 for that box. There's 60 bags total in there. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I bought myself a stitching bag. It's Sums. I was doing some Christmas shopping, yes. Christmas shopping in September. Hello, Ollie. Who'd have thought Christmas shopping in September? But no. Because everything usually gets out of stock by the time I actually want to do it, I actually start in April. I actually start my Christmas shopping in April, and that way it doesn't cost me so much. But I tend to buy my wrapping paper after Christmas the next year because it's cheap. And like if there's tinsel and little decorations are usually on sale then, it is the best time to get them after Christmas, like literally like between January, you know, up to January 5th, maybe if they're still out then. But yeah, I would seriously just get your paper for the next year after Christmas. It saves you so much money. Like they charge you £3 for like 8 meters or something. Yeah, they're like 50p. It just saves you so much money. It's ridiculous. Oh, hello, Holly. What do you want? Do you want to come and say hello to everyone? Because I don't think I showed you. Oh, Holly. I don't know if we got to this point. Yes, I probably did show you, but I'm showing you again because I can't remember what I did in the last video. Look. Ooh, kitty cat. She's a silly cat. Thanks, Holly. That stinks. Right. My box, which is here, has got what I've kitted up so far for next year. Also, hopefully, as long as this doesn't take too long, going through my box. I have started planning out for next year, and I can't remember where I put my book. Basically, I've written out all the SALs for next year, what I'm doing for each SAL, and then in a book I've written out if any specialty flosses and what fabric and what size that fabric needs to be. Like I've taken the measurements of I've taken the stitch count from some of the patterns I don't have because other people have them. I said like, yo, what's the stitch count so I can get the fabric? Because I'm doing, it's mainly with the soda stitch patterns next year that I've done that because there's a fair few I don't have. Like I'm not sure if I'll be doing the Zodiac. I'm not sure. I like it, but I don't like it. But then it's the soda stitch. You know, it's hit and miss. Right, basically. These are my Alice patterns by Brooks Books. I've shown these to you. I have got 2 that I haven't printed out yet, and I've also the Cheshire Cat is out at the moment because I started it on a different piece of fabric. I do apologise, I had milkshake for breakfast. But kept them in this. I've also laminated them so that they stay tidy. So once the other 4 come out, I will print them all off because I need paper. I haven't got enough paper to do it either. So I'll print them off. Be like, Jenny, I need your laminator and paper again. Because I used her laminator and laminating sheets, which I need to buy her some back. Basically, I've done the front cover with the back stitch instructions, folded in half on one. Then I've done the pattern and then the last page on the back. So that way, I can tell it's easier for me to tell where one pattern ends and one pattern starts that way. But that's tidy in there. I did. Oh, shock horror, right? Right, before I get into this, I got my R&R frame from Kate at Lakeside Needlecraft. I forgot to tell you last time, but it's amazing and I love it. It's so sturdy. Although I need to put paper under these because it just keeps slipping with me. I don't know why. Oh. I usually need mine to hold my patterns on it. So. I don't want to lose my magnet again. Where's my magnet? It is, my little flipping unicorn needle minder. I filled in here and I've brought it down a bit here. And this, you probably can't see them in they're in 3072, I believe, but there's a few in the collar part of it, like Jolteon here. But because I've made also goals this month, I will tell you after I've done my WIPs because I think they're in my truck. Yeah, all the paperwork that I said I needed is in my truck next to me. Right, so that's my Pokemon, which I actually got out for the first time in like over a month. Right. Well, there's a bap of fabric, big ass piece. I know it needs cutting down, but I don't know where, and I don't want to make it too short. I've given myself roughly 10 centimetre give all the way around, so I've given 4 inches for finishing because it's big. Right, that's some Pokemon. Right, this month I did start the Game of Thrones. Yes, put the piece of fabric in front of it. The card in front of it as well. The Game of Thrones alphabet names version by Cloud's Factory, because I thought I like Game of Thrones and I like Cloud's Factory, so why not? And I'm doing it on a piece of 32 count raw Flober from So and So. I think it would look really nice because of the time set of this. I thought, yeah. And I made a little start because I want to finish another one first, but that's just so I know where I'm starting. I've worked it out that it's got 3 inches all the way around, so it works out we've got 12 inches tall. So that's 3 inches down from the top seam. I never include the seam when I'm counting. I always ignore it because you can't stitch. But yeah, it's really soft, really nice, and I've got the black where it says Game of Thrones, the top part of the T started on that. Right, this is my new system. As you see, I've got the bags from IKEA, but I've got the label to say what it's from, and also, sorry Claire, any colours I am currently missing, then that way I don't have to go through, count all what's there, and figure out what's not there. It's written on a piece of paper. Because I will be doing an order from Kate again, hopefully next month. So I'm just doing, maybe see what I can get done of the top row of this if I finish that other pattern. Because I'm not in a rush to start this yet. This is one of the things, because I've got so many starts next year, I want to try and finish some this year but still have some going. Like Pokemon, I am going to go on a run. Really? She just jumped onto the ironing board. Yes, I sat on my ironing board, skidded on my magazines and fabric, and fell. It's only, what, like 2.5 feet? She fell. Oh, will you? Look, I haven't read those posts yet. I've also got my little laptop, which is my Chromebook, over here because it still works. And I was looking at Stitchmania and watching a Flosstube of a lady, I can't remember her name, but she was doing the butterfly lace chatelaine. Chatelaine, oh my god, right, tangent, a slight tangent right now. I like one of the chatelaines. It's the polar one, which has the polar bears and the aurora borealis. I'm in love with it. Can I find the pattern? No, because I would like to see how much it's going to cost me, because I know they cost a lot. And when I say a lot, I don't mean like, oh, it's only going to cost me 50-60 quid to kit it. Nah, it's going to cost me like a couple of hundred to kit it up, and my boyfriend will have a heart attack. Because also, in tangent, I want to start Mirabilia's Twin Mermaids. I love how the pattern looks, and I'm thinking either doing it on Pixie Playground by Paul Stitches, Addiction by Paul Stitches, or Winter Sunset by Crafty Kitten. But at the moment, a lot of people are saying Addiction, because it's quite a bright fabric. But then a couple of other people have said that it's too bright. It's, you know, it's drowning it out. Alright, that's last month's, that's August's copy, is it? Issue 245. What issue did you throw on the floor, Holly? Oh, 1 second. Whoop. Also, I don't know how to edit, so 247. No, this is July, so I probably should do that. But yeah, magazines. Another magazine that just dropped on the floor. Just thrown a hoop on the floor. Not having a day. Right. Like last month, yay, fine. Well, not last month, July, fine. Right, I'll show you this one that I want to finish, which my boyfriend is nagging me about. Right. A box just went over. I will get round to finishing talking to you guys when I've stopped being such a clumsy mate. I am also still in my pyjamas. I don't care. It is 8:10 in the morning. I do not care. Right. This is the Lord of the Rings. I'm only showing you this section by Clouds Factory, so you can see that it's Lord of the Rings by Clouds Factory. I'm currently at this point. I have done Gandalf, Frodo, Sam, Faramir, and Boromir. So I'm not taking out the hoop, it's just too much of a pain in the ass. Done that much. I am now working on Pippin, Merry, Legolas, and then Gimli, and then finish the word rings. That's the bottom of the harbour there, just so I knew where placement was. And that is for Ben's mum. He said, will you do the Lord of the Rings for my mum for her birthday? I was like, yeah, no problem. I will do it in time. This is like on the 1st of August. Like, yeah, it's only going to take me a week to pump this out. And then we find out, like, I got pretty much, I just had like, oh, cat, will you leave me alone? I'd done this side of, I hadn't done these ones. And we found out, because, well, I was told her birthday was on the 16th of August. And then, because I had to wait for this piece of fabric to come back, it had just come in with Kate. She hadn't even had a chance to cut it or nothing, or however, sorting it out, whatever. So I didn't get my fabric till like the 4th. So I've got my August planner for there. So her birthday was on the 10th. Her birthday was on the 10th of August. It is now the 11th of September. It's not finished. So I'm going to, that's also one of my goals of the month, finish this and FFO the bloody thing. Because also, in addition to that, I want to do it for myself as well. But she loves Lord of the Rings, so I don't mind doing it twice. I'm also going to be trying to do The Hobbit for her for Christmas. So that's going to be interesting. I will start that in November. And I will probably send it in February. For next Christmas. Oh, it's only the pattern she got hold of, so that's my Lord of the Rings by Clouds Factory. I do like Clouds Factory. And now you're sat where my box is going to be. Okay, right. What? Oh, yes, is that? Oh, lovely. Just sit it in front of me. Right. This is what. Right, with the Twin Mermaids, I bought the piece of Flober, which is a 19 by 27 inch cut. That's what's left of it. The long side and then whatever inches at the bottom, because it just worked out easier for me to cut it that way. So I can get other patterns on it. I ordered that and I ended up getting the one's pack of beads for free because the fabric was meant to be £9.50. I have a discount code which made it £8.7, which would have made it £10.7 with the pound postage. So I put a pack of beads in, and in total I think I saved £1.43 on my order. So if I paid full price for my fabric, I got the pack of beads for free basically because it came to £10.22. It should have been £10.50 just for the fabric if I just ordered the fabric. So you can see my workings out, how it works. I do it with my shopping all the time. Oh, just claw my belly. Why'd you claw my belly? Me? Say hello to everyone on Flosstube. Come on. This is my little fur baby. She sits with me all the time. Although she's my son's cat. She prefers me. I don't try chasing her around the house. She's extremely clean from day one. She's used the kitty box. And now she's playing with her tail and scrubbing my leg. Right. I'm waiting for the fabric to come back to this, because this is Books Advent Animals. This is all the patterns printed off, all 25 of them in this folder. I do them on one piece of fabric. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Oceanic Fantasy or Fantasia or something. It's from Crafty Kitten. It's an Ida. It's like, yeah, I want to work with Ida for a change. I'm working on learning quite a lot. Right, that's Oz. The thing I showed you that ages ago. I haven't touched it. The Ida is terrible to work with. So if there's someone you know who wants what I've done on it already, message me below if you're in the UK, because I can't afford to post further than the UK at the moment. Right, now I'm going to show you where I got to on my leaf collector, if I can get. Right, it's on a piece of 32 count Murano. I did cut it down. Right, that is where I am. Literally everything from here up is done. And as you can see, I started working on the train of her dress. Bring it closer. Don't know what you can see, but isn't she pretty? She is an aura, so she's a lot smaller than the general mirror. But the water lilies are so nice to work with, they're so soft. It's really is a pleasure working on it, but at the moment I need a break from her, because that is roughly on it. I worked on 21st. Let's just say I worked on 8 days in July. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days total after what with August, and I think I worked on it 3 days this month, so this is less than 20 days work so far. This is like, yeah, going on for 3 weeks work. I'm not in a rush with her, but I would like to finish by Christmas. Yeah. So I worked on that, as you can tell, because it wasn't there last month. Also, Lord of the Rings. Forgot to say that I also started after that. That's my son's name sampler, which I am going to try and finish between this year and next. He's 2.5 now, so it's fine. You can. It's not much. I've got J and A, with ickle dinosaurs, and the dinosaur's eyes, because I still haven't mastered the French knot. I did the French knots on the one Sean Bean plays. I can't remember his name. I get them mixed up all the time. Sean Bean dies in everything. How sad that is. Game of Thrones, he dies. It's really depressing, actually. Like, oh, speaking of Game of Thrones, when I got to season 6 and Ramsay got into it, I could not take him seriously because I watched Misfits and he's Simon in Misfits. I just couldn't stop imagining him as Simon, being this little meek thing, and then he's just this evil little creature. Because he's evil. And that, sorry, going off on a tangent again. We're at 27 minutes, I'm not even all the way through my WIPs yet. Right, they came out of this issue of Cross Stitch Crazy, the alphabet I mean, and it is issue 203, which is June of last year. Obviously this hasn't been touched, which is my gorgeous foxes. That hasn't been touched. I've also printed out 3 more of my donut stitch, which is the Little Mermaid, Rapunzel and Beauty and the Beast. That's just empty. Those haven't been touched. Sleeping Beauty. This one I've done a little bit on, and I have actually a goal for this month. Oh, that's upside down. Right, this month, well, this time I did the orange, the yellow, and this section here. Yeah, and then all this rose area. That was the last bit I did. It's not much on it. Oh, there's a needle hanging from this. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. I need you back in my needle book. I try not to leave needles on things because I have a 2-year-old. And he likes to touch things. But he is really good when it comes to my sewing stuff. He likes to sit and help and watch, so he knows not to touch needles. He really knows not to, because we've been told enough times. So I've got obviously Chinese Phoenix. Right, this one is Fairy Godmother. I have kitted her up. I am short 2 colours at the moment, but I think that's skin colours at the moment. But they are somewhere in Lord of the Rings and Fairy, my Leaf Collector. It took me forever to figure out what rayon was. Like, I am being serious. It took me forever to figure out what rayon was. It's the silks, if anyone's wondering. Like, this pattern is like 10 years old. Sorry, this is just... Sorry, that's just giving me a giggle. I hope you can see her alright. Ah, glare. I'm trying to give you a clear enough image. I don't want to take her out. Can't be dealing with it. But it took me forever to figure out what it was, and I realised it was the silks. So I've ordered that. That's with my order with Kate that I'm waiting on. And there's some more skin colours and stuff like that. But yes, this is a December stuff. Can't lift it up at all. This is going to be a December 1st start, I think, for ho ho ho, Santa's coming, or something like that I've decided to start. But I wanted to start it because it took me forever to find the beads. This one was a Miyuki Magatama teardrop bead. Now, as far as I'm aware, they're discontinued, so I found a little bag, which I showed you, oh God, months ago. I found this bag of miscellaneous purple. And I'm kind of hoping there's enough of the same colour in there to be able to do it. Otherwise, or I'm just going to pick the two I like and just swap them out. But yeah, that's... I've got the proper Mill Hills, I just couldn't find the Miyuki Magatama beads. So if you happen to know where I can get them, I think they're lavender. I think the colour is lavender. I don't know. Hold on. If I tell you and you know, hey, I know where you can get these. I do not mind ordering these from abroad to get the proper ones. Right, Miyuki Magatama teardrop beads, 2157 purple. Wow. The lavender with the Mill Hill beads. God, I am really not with it today. But this came out of an issue of The World of Cross Stitching, somewhere around the 2003 to 2005 mark. Somewhere there. But because I went through this phase when I was growing up where I'd take all the patterns I liked, kept them. The rest I just tossed away. Yeah, and I did the same whilst I was pregnant too. Went through this phase, I was like, no, I'm not going to go through them, I've got to tear them all to pieces. Yeah, this is great. I regret it highly. Having magazines is just easier. And the second thing is I forget to do half the Sudokus, so I find I have Sudokus to do now. Right, let's get all this back in. Alright. Right. There's that. 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 Oh, I have actually got a bag of fabric somewhere. I'll have to check in my box for now. That. Alright, this is the beads I've got already. There's citron. But there's this lovely lady on one of the Nora sites. She's offered to sell me her kitted up, well, the water lilies and the beads for the twin mermaids, because she kitted it up and she didn't like it. So hopefully this weekend, next weekend coming, I will be buying that off her. So there's 7 like water lilies and I don't know how many packs of beads, like 8, 9, 10 packs of beads. I don't know how much is in there, to be honest. Which is great. Oh, I've got my other one added. Oh, I forgot I have a finish. Emma has actually finished something. That was me dropping it, not actually throwing it. Right, yes, I finished something. Super cool. I finished Mimi. I was so happy, I was like, but I loved beading her. Although the petite beads, why do they need to be secured for the cross, a full cross, to make them straight? I don't know which way round they're meant to be, if they're meant to be like, holes upwards, or holes that way, but my holes are that way. But I'll give you a nice close-up of her. Like, nice in time for Halloween. See if I can try and make a hanging out of it. I've cut it down, because all the edges are frayed a bit. My knee, I think she clawed my knee again. But I'm going to cut it down, put felt on the back, I think. I'm not going to cut it amazingly well because I do not want to get too close. And I haven't got like a scalpel. So it's not going to be like the armpit holes cut out and the little nook in the hat. No, that's all going to stay. It's like... just amazing how it works on perforated paper. But yeah, I actually have a finish. It's amazing. I'm aiming for like a finish a month, except on my bigger projects. So like this month I aim to finish Lord of the Rings. Next month I will probably work on possibly finishing my Nora bit. December, we'll see where I am with stuff and decide from there. Like I might just try and finish Vaporeon because I haven't finished that yet. Although I probably should try finishing the Panda Pals. I still haven't finished the feet. I've literally just got the feet and the writing and that's it. I hate grey. I hate working with grey. Like I will work with almost any other colour. I just don't like grey at the moment. Oh, I just put that back on it. in the box. I'm getting to the point now where it's like, oh my god. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, moving the cat. Because she's either going to get hurt or I'm going to get hurt. Oh yeah, I forgot one of my WIPs. Right, that's what I've done of the Cheshire Cat. I needed something to do, and I was like, I need to start something. I'm going to start the Cheshire Cat because I love the Cheshire Cat. But yeah, that's it. What I've done so far, and that's the three colours I was short, and the Krynic and the metallic DMC. That's the card. I need to put them on. Right, I've left the card full because with the other ones I don't know if I'm short any colours. Right. Probably think oh, my phone was in there too. Right. Probably think I'm crazy, but because this is such a big, like, not like a big project, but because there's 12 different characters to do, I have just got my skeins and cut them. But the thing is, I've got those little bags, so I put the number on it and work from there. Because what I'll do is I'll keep the people and I'll put the number on it and I'll put bag, so I know it's in a bag. So I can use them first. But that's my card number cat. My card number 3. All my numbers on it. And there's Holly, get off it, it's not bloody play string. There's my card number 2. And there's my card number 1. They're all cut nice long lengths. Holly, you want to live to see your birthday? Pretty much my stuff, so you will. But I'm keeping that in one of these because it's not going to fit in a smaller bag. And I think it'll work a lot easier for me doing it this way. Oh. She slipped off my knee and caught it. I tried to make faces because it stops me from screaming in pain. Yes, you evil little thing. Right, that's there. Oh, got a loose strand here. That's 3851, so that can just go in there with those. But that's my flosses for the Alice, and that's my fabric. I don't plan on starting it yet. That's where I'm coming to now. I'm going to start with my SALs now. Oh my god, 37 minutes. Wow, this is going to be a long video. I think because if I did a video every week, it would be like maybe 10 minutes. Because I think it would just be easier for me and like more productive for me to either do it fortnightly or monthly, depending on if I get a lot of stuff in. Holly, do not claw my finger. See, I bent down there to get that. I didn't even pick up my book. Gotta keep moving the cat. Just use my box of mystery for a step, so it'll be easier. Right, that's my shoppers list. Alright. Right in there. I've got a little diary if I do anything fantastical. Right. Yes, Holly, I know you're there. Right. Written it out like this. It's roughly five sides. Will you just sit there? Right. December 2016. That's this year. It's the only other new start I plan on making this year, apart from maybe The Hobbit. That's Fairy Godmother. The flosses are all DMC. Beads and Mill Hill and Teardrop. Fabric, I'm going to do it on a white piece of 28 cashel. A 19 by 27 cut. That will leave me some left. So I could do a small bit on. Then January, I'll be starting the Halloween Cat by Satsuma Street. Flosses are all DMC as far as I'm aware. And I'll be doing it on a piece of Elvenwood Ida from Joddery Designs, which I've ordered. Right, and then February, I'll be doing One Piece by Cloud's Factory. I like One Piece, I've played the game, I'm trying to start watching the series. There's 13 series, I think, at the moment, that are out, released. Yeah, it's about pirates, pretty cool. And also, for the Soda Stitch for that month, I will be starting Ice Cream Ladies, which are all DMC as far as I'm aware, and that'll be done on a piece of thick to Belfast. The cat can go away. She's pulling up my leg too much. 19 by 27. With the one piece, I'm going to see if I've got a scrap piece of fabric or if it'll fit on the piece of clover that I've got here, or something from my stash, because it's a very small piece. It'll fit on a 12 by 8 piece, you know, a 9 by 12, whatever. It should fit on one of them pieces. So I'm going to see if I can get it on there. Right, Rococo ladies, I think this is the only one for March. Yeah, there's only one start in March, and that's the Rococo ladies by Sew to Stitch. We're doing it on a piece of raw 28 cast shell, 19 by 27 piece. So that way it should fit nice, like, you know, it'll probably be the long way, it'll probably be cut in half, straight up the middle sort of thing. April, also, sorry, I just mentioned, I'm ticking what I have as I go along. I'm working from the top, buying what I need, and working my way down. I'm also going to be asking for some of this for Christmas, because no one knows what to get me anymore. I say, I just want sewing stuff. That's all. I only like sewing stuff, and people don't like buying me games. So I was like, either give me money or buy me sewing stuff. You've got your choices. But like, my mum last year, because it was panda, she bought me a little memo pad that was a panda, which was cool, and she bought me shortcakes in a panda tin, which is cool. But why did she buy me one of those eye things? I don't understand. I know it was a panda, but that was just a bit weird. I've never worn those eye things you wear to go to sleep. I don't understand why people wear them. I don't think I could cope with that. I'd end up strangling myself more than anything else. Right, April. The World Collection of Girls with Sew to Stitch. That's the one with all the little buildings next to them. That'll be for the architecture SAL next year. Like, I'll probably go through each SAL every month. Because I've got that written down somewhere else. I've actually got them somewhere. Oh, that's it. Also, this is my September so far. I have my goals on the back. I'll go through them in a minute. Yeah, here we go. I've written it all out. There's 6 pages. Right, so I'll start again. Right, September is the World Pure Imagination. I'm going to be doing Leaf Collector and Lord of the Rings. That's basically what I'm doing. September 24, Orange Crush. I'm just going to do something that has orange in it that I can do. It'll probably be Pokemon because there is a little bit of orange down by Jolteon. Right, then October 1st is Bats and Smalls, We Love Them All. My biggest one, a Pokemon one. So I'm going to do that. And the smallest is Lord of the Rings, so I will have this finished. Hopefully I will have this finished. I don't need October 1st to finish it. November 1st is something old, something new, something borrowed, something flipped. Biggest. Well, it's oldest. Needs finishing. It has blue in it. Pokemon. So that's going to be 24. Stitches in White Satin. There is always white on the page. Always white on the page. I will do Pokemon. December 1st. Final countdown. See if we can squeeze out a finish or two. Right. I will have Lord of the Rings finished by then. I will finish it this month. I have like 3 characters and rings. That is it. 3 characters and rings. I did most of those to half finished characters in an evening in like an hour and a half. So I shouldn't need. Sorry, I'm getting stabbing. Then December 1st is have a very Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, Santa's coming. Yeah, that's right. Let's greet him at the door with our very own Christmas stitching. Let's enjoy the lights of the Christmas tree and the smell of the needles as we stitch the nights away. Merry Christmas. I can't remember what group that's for, but it's one of the groups I'm in. I'm in Fair Few, and that's the date I'm going to start Fairy Godmother. So I'll probably order the fabric for that in like November. It's only a piece of cash out, so I don't need to wait very long. There's Touch of Grey. It'll just be whatever has grey in it at the time. January 1st, New Year, New Start, which is also going to coincide with the year-long trick-or-treat SAL, which will be the Halloween cat by Flosstube. Flosstube Street. Holly, Holly, Holly. She's going to climb on my table. Get down. I'll have to throw something at her in a minute if she carries on. Holly. Oi. Holly. maybe she's just on there. Also, 1st of January also starts the Tour to Designer, Joan Elliott. I'm going to be working on my Chinese Phoenix, because that is one I already have started of hers. I keep my eye on that cat. She goes on my table, man. That's it. We're done. There may not be a cat in my next video. I don't mind cats climbing, but the minute they go on my table, my dining table, that is it. I do not like them on kitchen counters. I do not like them on... Get down! Did throw it at her, I throw it nearer the radiator. See if she can get off my table. Down there. I do apologise, that is not cat cruelty. I threw a pen at the table leg. It did not hit her. I can't prove it, but it didn't hit her. Right, I've been working on Chinese Phoenix. That's the only one Joan Elliott I've got. Holy crap, 45 minutes, and I'm not done yet. This is going to be a stupidly long video, like the longest, so I am just... I don't know. Right, January 1st is also the Whimsical Winter SAL Part 1. I think I might start my Mill Hill Wales Santa for that one. Yeah, right. Also, on the 5th of every month is work on a full coverage piece. The 5th of every month, Pokemon will get worked on, irrespective of how I feel it will have something done with it. Hopefully by Christmas I'll have that page of Mew finished, so I can start on Gold, Electrode, and like Seeking and Golding and that's my goal. I want to finish this page that I'm working on by Christmas. That is the general goal. And on the 17th of each month I start something new. So I was thinking, right, I'm going to start this before Christmas, before the next year. The 17th, I'm going to start, probably the 17th of November, I'm going to start Alice. That way it gives me a bit of a head start on there, because it is going to take me some time to get across with that band. I'm going to go probably all the way across. I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided. Oh, sorry, my voice is really starting to go now. But I also have the Advent Animals books, which I also want to do on the 17th. They're only small, so it might be a bit... I plan to maybe do an Alice a month. An Alice character a month or every 2 months, considering how much I've got to do next year. And then there'll be an Advent Animals, which should only take 1 day. So, that's the case. February 1st, which is the February fandom. That could be One Piece by I crossed it out because I wrote Satsuma Street instead of Clouds Factory. Clouds Factory, I swear. Stitch on any piece that fits your favourite TV, book, movie, comic, music, etc. Right? They don't have one for Black Dog Rights, which is a band. They don't have an Attack on Titan. They do have Naruto, and I've seen Essex Stitcher do it, but I do not like it. I love Clouds Factory as a general whole, but I do not like the way they've done Naruto. I really don't like it. But the One Piece one I'm quite happy with. It's rather whimsical for me. And also on February 1st is the Ice Cream Lady SAL for Soda Stitch. So I'll be doing the Ice Cream Ladies, which are like people with like whipped ice cream hair. I think this is French. I don't know. It's the Les Bon Temps Roulez SAL. Basically Mardi Gras. I haven't done French since I was in secondary school, year 9. That was 2007 to 2008. It's been 8 years since I started learning French, so don't judge me. And it says basically work on anything with purple, green, and or yellow. I'll do Pokemon or whatever I can get to do that. March 1st is Teresa Wensler. I've never done Teresa Wensler. I'm not overly fond of the way her patterns look, but I found a little freebie on her website, which is I think it comes out roughly about like a big coaster size, like a decent coaster. So I might do that and give it to my grandma. March 1st, again, is also Rococo Ladies by Soda Stitch, which I'll be doing Rococo Ladies by Soda Stitch. Right, are we up to date now? Oh, we're up to date now. Are we nearly in April? Yes, April. Oh, the architecture SAL. Building. So, if my Sleeping Beauty by Donor Stitch is not done, I will be doing the World Collection of Girls, which is on here because the other one's already started. So I've got my 2 options for that. Alright, and then there's the Colour a Day Diamond on the 15th. Then April 15th also is Text Day SAL. So it'll either be Pokemon or Sleeping Beauty. If Sleeping Beauty's not finished, it'll be Pokemon, otherwise it'll be something. You know, just to get something finished. April 22nd is Earth Day, so I was thinking doing the mini solar system by Clouds Factory and doing it on one of either the scrap piece of grey Murano that I've got from Leaf Collector, or part of the Flober from the Alphabet. And then April 28th is Coffee Stitcher's birthday, yay! And I found the perfect thing to do. It's Wicked Witch by Lardy Da, and he goes, the Wicked Witch is like a ding dong, the witch is dead, witch or wicked witch. You know, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to do that, but that one's going to be super expensive. The fabric for that is £30 just for the piece of fabric, but I know I'm going to have quite a bit left over. And it just needs 2 needlepoint ink silks. So that's not too bad. Forgot to put it on my master list, but apparently there's the Butterfly Elf SAL. And obviously I'll be doing the Butterfly Elf by Soda Stitch. I haven't Floss DMC, I haven't sorted out fabric because I haven't looked at it yet. May. Stitch Mania, yay, I'm going to be doing one pattern a week. One new start a week. I'm not going berserk like I did last year because that killed my Stitchy Bug completely. I did not want to look at it. So basically, the first, because it coincides with another SAL, is the Mermaid Sisters by Soda Stitch. So on that one, I will be working on the Mermaid Sisters by Soda Stitch. Then the 8th, I will do an Advent Animal, or Advent Animals, depending on how long they take me to do. The 17th, I will probably start an Alice character, hopefully. Then obviously the 22nd and then the 29th will also be Advent Animals, so I'll have a good chance in that month to do more Advent Animals. May 1st also is Tour de Designer Mill Hill. I will be working on my Whale Santa if I haven't finished it already, otherwise I have a Halloween Witch in my stash. May 4th, that is obviously Star Wars Day. I will be finishing the Darth Vader I started. It's like, I find your lack of faith disturbing, and literally I started the top of Darth Vader's hat, helmet, whatever you want to call it, and I literally have just the rest of his body to do. It shouldn't take me more than maybe an hour and a half, which is pretty cool. Wow, 2 minutes, Jesus. I am talking like crazy today. Right, May 22nd. Alright, this is Katie's birthday. So if also my Sleeping Beauty is not finished, I'll be doing that because it's got a castle and royal people live in castles. I'm making the excuse to work on it. Basically next year is going to be the excuse to work on stuff to get it finished. And then June 1st is the Stitch Mini Tradition. Focus on those whips or UFOs that make you whine. It's wine and whips. It's going to be Pokemon again. I'm going to try and put a grind on that, try and get another page finish on that one, or at least a section. I don't know. Right. July 1st, there's the patriotic theme. I'll be doing the Welsh flag. It's got the Welsh dragon on it, white and green background with a red dragon on it. It's something small. I gave it to my neighbour for Christmas. It's all cool beans. Thank you, phone, for informing me I have an email. And also on the 1st, there's World Festival of Girls SAL, so to stitch, so it'll be the World Festival of Girls. I'll be doing it on a piece of 32 count Belfast, just to make it that a little bit smaller, because I'm going, when they're all finished, it's going to be interesting to frame them. It really is going to be interesting. So I'm trying to give them at least, 3 to 4 inches give all the way around, because I don't want to have to buy, have to go down to the framers and say, make me a frame, because that's just going to cost a bomb. Where was I up to? Right. During this month's SAL, work on a piece designed by Lizzie Kate. So that's Tour de Designer Lizzie Kate. I have chosen either cat lessons for people or dog lessons for people, depending on which I want to start, because I want to do both. I have a cat and I love my dad's dog. I love her with all my heart. She's such a donut. Basically, she's a donut. So that'll be a July start, whichever one I decide I start first, whichever is actually kitted up first. So that'll be started. Then August 1st for this my long style, stitch on any piece that contains animals in it. So I'll be working on whichever Lizzie Kate that I started in July. If it's cat lessons, I will do cat lessons in August. So that makes it easier. And also, August 1st on the month is work on something that was featured in any cross stitch magazine. So that'll be either my son's name, Jaden. I've done the J and the A, so it's YDEN left, or Fairy Godmother if it's not finished. Right, that means I can turn a page here. September, Movies in My Memory 2. I love it because it's got Indiana Jones and I think Grease, I think. So I'll be doing Movies in My Memory 2 for September 1st, which is by Soda Stitch. I haven't decided on fabric yet because I haven't had a reply to my stitch count request. Right. And also September 1st is during this month's long sale, work on any piece designed by Mirabilia or Nora Cork. I am stuck between 3. 2 of them are cheap enough. Not cheap enough, you know, it's going to be like a less than £50 job for the whole lot, pattern included, to get it kitted. It's Ophelia's Pearl, Bluebell, and Twin Mermaids, but I don't think it's going to be kitted by then. Although it may be if I do get this stuff off the woman, because Waterlilies are stupidly expensive and Magnificas are stupidly expensive, so it'll probably take me till next Christmas to do it, but we'll see what I have kitted up first, because either way I want to do Ophelia's Pearl, Bluebell, and Twin Mermaids. Also I want to do Seaflora. I've just discovered Seaflora and it's beautiful. I love it. That's the end of that page. Right, September 1st as well. For this month's long sale, stitch on any piece with a school educational theme. This can include alphabets, words, learning samplers, and more. Ooh, I can work on Lizzie Kate. And I will work on the one that isn't started. So if I started cat lessons, September 1st, I will start dog lessons. And also I'll have the Game of Thrones alphabet, if it's not finished by then. I plan on doing like a character a day on that. Just one character a day. I'll get the name done in one day. Then I'll do A, B, C, D, E, like that. But some days have 2 characters. That happens twice. Because there's Jamie and John, Daenerys and Drogo. Yeah, just Daenerys and John. Daenerys and Drogo, John and Jamie. Well, that could be fun. Right, let's see now. We're off. Wrong stuff. Right, October on it, September 19th, our mateys, in honour of Talk Like a Pirate Day, stitch on any piece with a pirate or nautical theme. I will work on Mermaid Sisters because they live in the water. You know, you've got to do the basic reason to work on stuff nowadays. October 1st, the story of Zodiac 1 or 2. I can either choose Zodiac 1 or Zodiac 2. I don't know if I'm either going to do one or the other, but I don't even know if I'm even going to do it at all. That's an option. I haven't quite decided which one I prefer. Right, then October 1st again. This month long sale, stitch on any piece with a location, travel, or country theme. So I could do the World Collection of Girls or World Festival of Girls. Those are the only ones with like location or travel, really. Or if my flag's not finished, I'll do that. Because I can't imagine it would have much left on it. Right, October 1st is also the Little House Needleworks. I don't know if I'm going to do that, because there's a couple of patterns I like, but I'm not overly keen on, like, I don't know, do you call it primitive stitching? Is that what that is? I don't know. But I'm not overly keen on that kind of style, the way it looks when it's done. It's not my thing, but oh well. Right, November 1st is the nano stitch mo thing, something with the number 50, 1950s, whatever. I think I'm just going to try and work 50 colours. That's just going to be the easiest thing for me to do that month, and just hope for the best. Finally, December 1st will be the Disney theme piece. I'll be doing Hocus Pocus by Cal's Factory because it was filmed for Disney. If you get it on video, it will say Disney. If you get it on DVD, it will say Disney. Basically, you can do any Marvel film, you can do any Star Wars film, if it's a Lucasfilm, Marvel Studios, ABC Television, ESPN, anything. If it's to do with that, it's owned by Disney. Disney owns Lego. Disney owns Lego. You can literally do Lego. It's great. You have so much choice for it, but I want to do Hocus Pocus. It's like, twist the buns and bend the back, itch to competent Malcolm, trim him of his baby fat, itch to competent Malcolm, then the fur black as black, just I love the film so much. Thackeray Binks, you go through so much crap in that film, but you are a legend. Basically, that cat is a legend. I just thought it was made really well as well. Oh my god, we're an hour. I don't think I've spoken on Flosstube for an hour before. This is, I think it was at like maybe 40 minutes being like the topmost. Right. Yeah, and then this one is just my others, which has my Game of Thrones, Advent Elements, Animals, I can't speak now, the Wonderland by Brooks Books, and then the Twin Mermaids, what I need to fill in just the colours and stuff for there. I think that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Whoa, we're done. This is amazing. We're at an hour and we're done. Oh no, wait, we're not. I literally just have my goals. Right. Got mine. That way. I'm just filling in if I work on it. Basically, I haven't completely filled in, I don't think. Is it 11? Yeah, it's the 11th today. I worked on Lord of the Rings. No, I worked on Cheshire Cat yesterday, so that will be on there yet. Right, the September goals is finish all the 1/1 skin on the leaf collector. That's easy, I've just got the legs to do. That's going to take me maybe an afternoon. Finish Lord of the Rings, or at least have Gimli left. I've given myself a gift for that. I can at least have Gimli left. Fill in more of the Cheshire Cat. I've done that, pretty much. I just want to finish filling in the roses and do the back stitching on the tree itself. Right, I want to do the bloom around Mew, so I've just got to finish that under its tail and feet in that section. I'll be quite happy doing that. Finish the outline on Sleeping Beauty's face that had been outlined on the side. I want to finish that when it's almost done. I think it's about 10 stitches deep now and just over a bit. I want to finish that. That one doesn't really matter because I haven't quite decided if that's the fabric I'm going with yet for Twin Mermaids. But I'm going to order a couple of fabrics to try and bulk up my stash. As long as I've got a layaway, it's all good. And hopefully this month I can make a list of what DMC I still need for 2017 that I'm short of or don't have in my box. Basically with my boxes, I'm kitting up as best I can. I'm going to kit up everything. Everything is going to have its own scheme. I am determined everything is either going to have its own scheme or near enough. Oh, okay, now I realise why my knee's been hurting. It's red raw with her. Dug her knees in. She's dug her claws in so much I hurt. But yeah, like I've done with Alice. Also, I'm not going to do them all like that because I don't. That's got like 65 colours so far. I haven't checked the newer patterns yet if I'm missing. Ow, got something on my face. Oh, she's mental. She's absolutely mental. But as always, I'm going to sign off now. You can, if you're still here, jokes to you because I did not expect my video to be an hour and 3 minutes. Well, it's going to be about like an hour and 10 by the time I actually get to sign off. But thank you for watching me rambling and going on and tangents and oh my god, an hour. I will hopefully have another video by the end of September or just into October. Why did I say November? Oh my god. I do apologise. I had a shower before, but as you probably noticed throughout the video, my hair has slowly gotten bigger on this side. It's because it's drying. My hair is dry. Oh, and I had it bleached in places, so it's slightly lighter than normal. But if I don't brush my hair back after I've had a shower, it just goes all directions, everywhere. It's terrible. But thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. If you want to ask me anything, doesn't matter if it's stitch related or not, as long as it's not an inappropriate question, please leave it below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Holly, come here. Holly would like to say bye-bye. Don't you, Holly? Bye-bye. Holly, you gotta look at people. It's so rude. Like, having a cat has actually improved my depression slightly, although she does depress me sometimes. Where I'm trying to sort of like go to sleep and all I can feel is her pawing at my face or her sitting on my head whilst I'm trying to sleep. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment. You know, you can ask me anything as long as it's not an inappropriate question. I do not mind. also saying I think I might do like a month long, or if I had like a few questions, I might do like small videos. I might even try vlogging. I haven't decided if I'm going to try vlogging yet. I don't know how that works. I don't know how to edit because I've never been a media student. I only did basic IT in secondary school, so, but I get by. My boyfriend did IT for stuff, so I need to go wake him up because it's like 9 o'clock and we're getting picked up in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So that's gonna be fun. We're having cheesy potato pie. It's so nice. I'm gonna go because I'm starting to ramble again. Yeah. Before I go, I am going to say, "Well, and have a nice day." I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do about my sign out standard, but me rambling today is just making this video longer. I am going. Bye guys. If I can find the button to stop the video.